guys, this is Shauna here at Making Everyday Magic. Today, I would like to bring you along as I meal plan. It is the end of the month, and for me, that means I need to start figuring out what we're gonna eat next month. And yes, I said month. I usually try, whenever I can, to go ahead and figure out what we're gonna eat for the month. I know that sounds insane. I am busy, right? We go to dance several nights a week. We have lots of things that we're trying to get in. I run an Etsy shop, as I've mentioned before. We homeschool 2 kids. The more that I can automate the things in my life, the more that I can stick on autopilot the menial tasks that I have to do, then the easier my life is. The better job I do at being sure that we are cooking at home versus going out. The better job I do at making sure I've pulled out the meat that needs to defrost. So, yes, I'm gonna bring you along as I meal plan my month. So, come with me. I'm going to show you what I do to plan. I'm going to show you what we're cooking, and I'm going to show you how I make my grocery lists because I need to do it anyway. So might as well turn on the camera and show you how we do. Now, I totally understand if you don't want to do that. I totally understand if you are a once a weeker. I'm going to discourage you from trying to figure it out every day because that is just going to make your life a lot harder. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who will tell you you'll spend more money and waste more time if you do it daily. So at least give yourself some sort of plan. But guys, no sweat if you're not going to plan it out a month ahead. That's just me. That's working for us right now in a busy season of life. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna gather my supplies. So I need my pencil, I need my calendar for the month, and my printer is such that I can just kind of quickly print this off and it's no big deal. So I enjoy doing that, but I really need to make like a laminated, permanent kind of thing so that I quit printing them off every month. And then right on the side of my fridge is last month. So I'm gonna bring that with me. As I've mentioned, I've got my supplies. I've got my calendar for this coming month. I have my calendar from last month. I've got my paper so I can make a list and my pencil. Now, pay close attention here. I told you in one of my other videos, my school supply haul, my love for these flags. I just started doing this and it's making my life so easy right now. I have them color-coded. So you guys know I love a theme. I love to have things just add some little kind of novelty to any situation. So red is Mexican food. Purple is like home cooking kind of food. Green is Italian. And then orange is basically those super easy meals. Sometimes they come out of a box. Sometimes they just take a few minutes, but so easy, minimal ingredients, no thought required. Any of us can make them. Super simple meals for those nights when you just need that. Okay, so I've got to figure out what we're eating. And one of the very first things that you need to do is know your schedule. Guys, I can tell you there is no amount of cooking that's ever going to happen on a Tuesday. Our dance life is too crazy for me to be cooking on Tuesdays. It ain't happening. Monday, we have a dance class, so it is a little easier. The dance class is at a time when it's a little easier to kind of eat dinner before we go. So we do eat dinner before we go to dance there. Fridays is a really good day to have leftovers because our dance time is kind of a weird time. It's easier to just do leftovers on Fridays. I try to cook about 4 times a week, and that gets us through because we also have leftovers. So chili, I know that we are going to cook tomorrow because today is actually October 2nd. So that's where we are there. Okay. And then I just try to go through and fill it in with what we have. So I think we'll do buffalo chicken on Monday because I already have it. So I know that I already have the things for that. So if I don't get quite through to my grocery list just yet, it's not a big deal. Okay, let's see. I try to do anything that has a lot of like fresh veggies closer to when I am doing the shopping, and that makes my life quite a bit easier. And then I go through and I try to alternate what we're having. These nights are going to be weird because she has a dance thing these nights. This night will be weird, so Paul will have to cook. She has a performance. So we're going to kind of front load the week here so that we can have lots of good foods there. We'll do. So for my lasagna and my spaghetti, I do a large batch. I home make my sauce. And so the sauce that I make will do 2 spaghettis and 2 lasagnas. So at this point, I have to make more sauce, but I think I have everything to make sauce. So I will plan one of these days, I'm going to have to make sauce. So I need to put that on there because it takes hours and hours and it's important to do. So if we're making sauce that day, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have spaghetti that day. Jambalaya here. And also when I make meatloaf, I try to do a double batch of meatloaf and I freeze one so that then later in the month we can have that. We will not cook because this is Halloween. So we will just do something quick and easily and be having fun there. We have no plans to go out, so that honestly makes this all a little bit easier. And boom, just like that, that's my meal plan. So now what I need to do is I need to go through the pantry, the fridge, and the freezer and figure out what I actually need to make this happen. So let's see. I know that I need, ground turkey I get at Sam's. We actually shop primarily at 3 stores, Sam's, H-E-B, Aldi. We do have a few things we'll get at Target and a few things we'll get at Kroger, but those are specialty things and we tend to go maybe once a month, so we'll pick that up as needed. Now, when I tell you that we grocery shop once a month, what we do is we get the bulk of everything we need at the beginning of the month, and then we will once a week or so, go get like milk and eggs, anything fresh, things for the guineas, things like that. So we do supplement with smaller trips throughout the month, but our meal plan and the bulk of our shopping is done once a month. It's also really important to remember lunches, breakfast, snacks. So we tend to buy the very large boxes of like Nature Valley bars and Belvita breakfast cookies from Sam's, and we have plenty, so we don't need to get them. For lunch, my kids will either eat leftovers or they like the little character SpaghettiOs, which I can usually only find at Target or Kroger, and we're well stocked right now. So I don't need to get any of that, but I probably will later in the month. My husband will eat leftovers from dinners for lunches. And then I am the only one who eats sandwiches. So I'll get the stuff for sandwiches, but that covers lunches. For breakfast, my husband and I tend to do bacon and eggs. And the girls will do waffles or oatmeal, or they love Cheerios and Raisin Bran. They actually don't get into the sugary cereals, no idea why. So we tend to always have those on hand. But we are so super stocked right now, we actually don't need any. So if we need to pick that up on a supplemental trip later in the month, we will. Also for snacks, we got a new fridge a couple months ago, but it has this amazing drawer of snacks. And so I've got like my own like little pickle packs back here, some fresh fruit. Kroger had an amazing sale last week on yogurt, and it was the Chobani's, and it was 10 of them for $8. And I absolutely could not pass that up. It is such a great deal. My kids actually prefer the Greek yogurt over like the, like the really super sugar, like Yoplait character things. My kids actually prefer the Greek yogurt, so we love to have that on hand. And then Marilyn, of course, loves cheese sticks. All right, guys, somehow that's all we need. And that's including like our big stuff. We really try to buy the big things, paper towels, laundry detergent, things like that from Sam's. We do have a Costco membership, but we've only had it in order to get a discount on our refrigerator. And it's been pandemic since then, so I haven't really had an opportunity to get over there and really scope out what their offerings are, but it's on my list of things to do. So Sam's, this is what we need. HEB, that's all we need. And then Aldi. And the whole reason that I needed to do this today is we are super out of milk. And so the Hubs is going to run to Aldi while we run to Dance and pick all that up. So it was just a necessity that we needed to get this done today. So that's it. That will be our October meal plan, and we will just be trucking right along. Like I said, we do supplemental trips about once a week to get like $20, $25 in fresh fruits and vegetables, eggs, milk, those little things that just don't last a month. And I do make this work. We actually have 2 refrigerators. We do not have a deep freezer. We just don't have a place for it, really. We've got cabinetry in our laundry room where our second fridge is, and it just fits. It fits well. So we just operate off of the 2 refrigerators, no deep freezer. I hope you found anything today helpful, entertaining, or informative. Please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up.